I wasn't even sure if I was going to make a video about this today. I was debating it and I was like, you know what? Might as well um, spread some light, kind of give my thoughts on it. Something not interesting, I mean, something, I don't even know why I said it. Something, that was not the right word to use. Something awful happened that the reason I said interesting was because just the way I reacted to it, I didn't think I would have this sort of like emotional. That's why it's interesting, I guess. But what actually happened was just terrible. Um, so I think we've all, for the most part, like if you're older, you know, above, 10 or 15 probably. I'm in my mid 20s, so I've had someone, pass away or die in your life. Uh, and you've had like grandparents, God forbid parents, anyone you're close to. It's always awful, no matter who they were. It's not fun, but, you know, I graduated high school probably 10, and no, not that long ago, probably 8. eh, no, I'm trying to think. I'm really bad at math. 7 years ago. I graduated high school 7 years ago. Um, and someone that I graduated with uh, passed away over the weekend, and it was the first time someone my age that I personally knew uh, died, and I had like just the whole context to it is just like awful. I know situations doesn't make it any better or worse. It's just, if someone dies, it's bad, uh, regardless. But yeah, this person had two kids and a wife, and had another kid on the way that's not even born yet, and this kid sat at my lunch table. We were friends, played sports together, all this stuff. Like we weren't like best friends, but like close enough to like, in high school to hang out and that kind of stuff. And we've hung out a couple times after we graduated, but like I mean, enough to where we were friends. Like had each other on Snapchat and did all that. Not saying we talked every day or every month. It was just like just friends and acquaintances. That was pretty much it. Pretty not close in high school, but I mean, he sat at my lunch table, that kind of stuff. Played all the sports, whatever. Um, occasionally run into him or whatever. Went out for drinks or to the bar, that kind of stuff. Throughout the past couple years. But uh, in yeah, it just and it wasn't like a health issue why he died. It was just a freak. Without getting into the details, let's just say it was a automobile accident, to say the least. I don't know the whole story, but that's just how it was. And it's awful seeing someone that's your age, pass away. And that was the first time that's happened to me. Someone I've graduated with die. And I don't know, just hit me different. Made me really, really. It was I always try to be grateful and have gratitude and thank God for the day. Thank God that can get up in the morning and live. And I know that's hard to do just because we take everything for granted and we're human, and that's fine. I do it every day, but like, I've just been sick to my stomach about it. Like, a kid my age, 26 years old, had two kids, and another one that wasn't even born yet that's like supposed to be coming here soon. That's sickening, and I I don't know. I really don't know what to say. I just getting on here to get the words out, and uh, I know maybe some other people have went through this before. And if you're going through it now, don't feel alone. People go through it all the time, and it's not one of those things where it's like, you know, you make a big deal about it because people act that way when people die, like they were best friends with people when they die afterwards, and they really weren't. That wasn't even the case. Like, I'm like admitting we weren't like that. Sorry about that. My mic cut out. What I was saying was, it's not really the point whether this person was close or not close. And I mean, they were like definitely friends, not best of friends, but definitely friends. But it's not the point of the video. The point of the video is, and I'm kind of glad the mic cut out because it kind of let me refocus my thoughts back into what I wanted to really speak on. Was you know, don't take life for granted, because you know, once you see someone your own age go, and it's not expected, like it's not like he was sick and dying or this not, like it was just you're in a car or whatever one day and, you know, gone the next. And I don't mean to make it sound harsh or bad or anything. It's just the way it is. And just really made me realize just to appreciate what I have. And, you know, one day maybe it could be me, maybe it won't be me, maybe it will be anything. That's not saying that, not saying I'm not saying that that anyone's gonna die or this, that. It's just, you just never know. You just never know if it's, you know, take every day and, you know, make yourself better, be kind to others, uh, build your character, be a good person, contribute. Don't be mean to people. Just use every day. And I hate the saying, live each day like it's your last day, but, you know, live each day like, um, live each day like it's your best day. Try that. I think that's a good way to do it. Live each day how you know, fantasize your best life is, and I think that's a good way to live. Not that every day can be your best day, because we're not perfect people, but really appreciate what you got, because you never know. You just never know. And tell your loved ones you love them. Tell your friends you love them. And I just think this experience this past weekend was very eye-opening, and it's a shame it happened. I wish it didn't happen. I could sit here and wish all day long, but the fact of the matter is it did happen, and, you know, kids are going to grow up without a dad, and, you know, but it was just a freak accident, and it's just weird. I don't know if anyone's had this experience. I mean, I'm sure obviously people have, but, you know, having someone that you were friends with die out of the blue, I think it really makes your perspective change. I think, especially if you're, you know, a good moral person with character and like have values and stuff. And I say that because we talked in the last video kind of how today's world people don't. I think that it really does make you think, and it makes you be like, wow, like I need to start being my best self more often, because you never know. You never know if something could happen. And it did. Never expected that to happen. I mean, one of my friends who I truly am like best friends with, talk to every day, was still, you know, kept in contact with the one who just passed away. You know, they would hang out probably every weekend, every other weekend still. But yeah, it was just his birthday like 2 weekends ago. My one friend was there hanging out with him for his birthday, and it's like, you know, we would have thought a week later he would be gone. Yeah, it's heartbreaking, especially because he had kids and stuff, and, you know, good. Luckily, we live in a pretty good community, and like everyone's, you know, supporting of them, and, you know, donating and that kind of stuff to help them out. And, you know, you can always look for the light, you know, because there's good people still. I know they're raising a good amount of money and stuff to help them out, but, you know, that money can never replace what's gone, obviously. But yeah, that's pretty much the gist of this video. I don't want to really go much further into it. I just wanted to get on here and say, don't take life for granted. Don't take those you care about for granted either. Appreciate everything. You don't have to live your life every day. Going and thanking everyone and telling everyone you love them. But just sometimes put some thought into it and really, really be thankful for what you have. So, with that being said, join Discord. We have a really good community. This is our beta server. If you made it to the end here, I feel like that warrants to tell you to get on the Discord and join the Minecraft beta server. We have a pretty good community getting built in the server, or in the Minecraft server as well. We got people building houses and got a little town started up here. It's pretty cool experience here. Luckily, we were able to get this beta server up and running. Had some trouble with that, but it's here. So yeah, join Discord. And yeah, God bless you guys.